Gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I say that we are.
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play.
Sir Andrew Owna, the Lord has sent me with a word for you. Thus saith the Lord thy God, concerning the nation Jamaica, his people living in the nation Jamaica. The passport service PICA has been a difficult task for a lot of them. They are suffering in this area. Too many hurdles, obstacles, and barricades. The process is long. Thus, a lot of persons do not own a passport. The Lord wants you to create a procedure or a method to make it more easy access, more readily available for his people, especially persons that are traveling from parish or parishes to gain access to an office. The Lord wants you to come up with an idea, and very fast too, because a lot of his people are suffering because of this. A lot of persons, they cannot move forward with what the Lord wants to do for them because of the sufferation, the blockage in this area. So the Lord wants you to create a method ASAP to solve this problem concerning his people living in the nation Jamaica. Sir Andrew Owna, I pray that you take heed. I pray that you obey the voice of the Lord. The Lord has spoken.
Press against my hand. So come on. Press.
PM, how did you get so rich?
Anybody listening that has information about what they think is a financial crime can refer a matter to the FID. You can't instruct them, but you can refer. It is for the FID to look at what has been brought before them determine if this rises to the threshold of something they will investigate. And we have to trust them. They've been working for us. There's never been any concern about political interference. And I just want to say any report coming from the FID doesn't go to the Minister of Finance. It goes straight to the DPP. So since that is looking like the next likely step, I think Jamaicans should have confidence. And the Prime Minister, if I were advising Mr. Holness, I would say, Mr. Holness, you know everything is all right. You have said that. So allow the FID to go in and clear you. Let them do what you have created them to do.
Or better yet, just answer the questions and let the people know where your wealth come from. You don't need all of that.
Well, he says he has.
Well,
so let the FID corroborate.
Corporation of Jamaica to have discussion with Jamaica Broilers for the transfer of lands in Old Harbour for the new government centre. The owners of Jamaica Broilers refuse to sell us. They want to make an exchange for the land. There's a small piece of land that cut off on the highway for Bodles agricultural station, and they asked for that in exchange for that big piece they have in Old Harbour. And 2 years ago, the Prime Minister gave instruction to Factory Corporation. To date, nothing can happen. The first thing the Prime was told that Broilers want that land to build some port that they can ship their own stuff in, and that showed Prime Minister the map that the land don't reach, not a river runs close to that land. So he sees not there, so that was rubbish. Okay? The next time I hear that they can't do it because the land from the private sector costs more than 4 times the one from the government. So I say you're talking nonsense. The issue is, if the private sector wants to give you a land, piece of land that is 4 times the value of the government land, what does the public objection, the public have to that? If the government's land was 4 times the cost of the private sector land, then there would be an argument. So that don't hold nothing at all. The last thing they told the PM is that it will be in the budget this year. Factory Corporation, there's nothing there this year. 1 and 2, you don't need the money to deal with the stuff. What I'm concerned about is to institute the transfer. We're not talking about money now. It's to get the land before the people sell the land to somebody else. And we can't act on that. I've asked the ministry for a meeting with Factory Corporation and the Commissioner of Lands to institute the whole stuff. Up to today, I can't get a meeting. That's why I say it's regrettable that there was a minister in that ministry. And I can't get a response from that ministry. And through frustration, I have to come here to raise this issue. I would like an answer. Where Factory Corporation is concerned, when are they going to complete this arrangement?
Member, thank you for your question. I have been assured by the ministry that the meeting that you requested will be scheduled in the shortest order.
No. Short can be one here for somebody. It can be a different.
Member, I am giving you my assurance that I will ensure it happens.
You can't give me assurance about shortest order. Give me a date. Because
I cannot give you a date now, member. I cannot give you a date immediately now.
You have a phone and it's now technical. You go on the phone and give me a date. I'm not accepting that. I hear this 3 times and 4 times.
Member.
Look, in the interest of Southwest St. Catherine, I want an answer. Don't tell me shortest possible time.
Can you meet with the ministry on Tuesday afternoon?
The what?
Can you meet with the ministry on Tuesday afternoon?
Tuesday?
Yes.
Afternoon?
Yes.
Tuesday is my day for lodge, you know that. Set it for Monday or Wednesday.
That's why you cannot negotiate a time here. That's why I said you cannot negotiate in the afternoon.
What time Tuesday?
After Parliament, if there is Parliament.
Look, man, I don't have the meeting after Parliament on 1st and 3rd.
Mr. Warmington, you cannot negotiate a time Tuesday? In committee.
Tuesday?
Yes.
All right, what time?
I will have the permanent secretary.
So it's Tuesday?
Yes.
I don't want to hear nothing after that. All right, here are the other questions.
And you'll get your updates then.
Or no, you give me update tomorrow. Here are the other questions I have now. Firstly, Minister Samuda mentioned Troy Bridge. You know about Spring Village Bridge?
So Spring Village Bridge has started.
No, it does start. It has not started. Troy Bridge started.
In my consultation with the contractor, he has already started mobilizing.
He mobilized but not start because of, look here, don't have it. I'd advise you, don't say that.
Mr. Warmington.
There are issues.
I think you would allow me to answer and then you can tell me what the issues are.
But please make sure you have the correct information.
So the contractor says he has mobilized his equipment.
Yes.
There is the issue of a pipe that needs to be removed. And the National Water Commission is in the process of planning the removal of a major pipeline. And that is the reason why the bridge has not literally, physically started. So when you say it hasn't started, that's actually not factually correct.
No, you are contradicting me. The country has been for 26 years, 56 years.
That is
not the reason.
What is the reason?
I wish you had left it alone.
What's the reason?
I wish you had left it alone. I didn't give that answer. The design that they gave is wrong. It's 3 times that bridge was designed. Tender 3 times somebody wanted it. And what they did at the last time was to design change the box cover to a pre-stressed column, beams, and recommended that Stresscon will do it. Stresscon said nobody consulted them, they were not interested in it. They went back, NWA went back and spoke to Czech, and Czech agreed. Because of the design, the bridge moved from 130 million to 250 million. When the contractor went to drive the piles, it could not be driven because the beams that are supplied by Czech are 24 feet longer, wider than what is required. So don't, as told before, if you don't have it, don't. That's the reason why. Now they came back, the pipeline the pipe was there all along. There's a transmission line there. So now they're moving them. They're shifting the bridge further down.
This is a clear liner made by the brand Invisalign. And this is a clear liner made by our brand.
Tough to get a beam that can fit. Okay? So what you said, that's not the reason.
So remember, so in any process of construction, as you would know, there will be sometimes changes in design and so on. The National Works Agency is always reassessing the design to ensure that we can get the bridge. I am sure we both agree that the ultimate...
Mr. Minister, don't go there.
I did not interrupt you though.
No, hold on. If you are going down the road that is not correct...
No, what I'm saying is...
Hold on. Misleading. Yes. You mentioned while ago you're not an engineer. So don't mention that. I am trained engineer, architecture, conserving, estimating, all the areas of construction. Don't say it. Because they'll answer you. Don't.
Today I want to talk to you about the importance of getting enumerated. Now, imagine looking around your constituency, your community, and identifying things that you want changed, but you don't have a say in making those changes. If you get registered to vote today or before March 31st, you'll become eligible to vote by May 31st. So I want to implore you to get on the voters list, get registered, so that you can have a meaningful say in the changes that are effected in your constituency.
Time coming up. Time come, the date has finally announced. Everybody come vote for Mark Golden. Because fold your fist, wave your hand. Because walk around district and
solidarity with your leader, Comrade Mark. Time come. Time come. Time come for the PNP.
May I practice my ex? Because I want to make sure say my part don't spoil this election day. Long time them Labrats they forgot. Them two uncaring man. Make sure say my mark the ex right so. Because I don't want the ballot spoil. See that ex yeah? For the teacher them wanna get them pay. You see that ex yeah? And for the people them want dead pan hospital bench because they never have no bed. You see that ex yeah? For the police, them want work overtime and can't get them overtime pay. Yeah, man. See how that ex, yeah? For the big salary, what the politician them give themselves, and I can't get little salary to the people them. That ex right now, yeah. For the nurse them. The nurse them. Or if you are working long hours and can't get no pay, if you go out foreign if you try to survive. You see, oh man, that ex yeah, this is because that time they take the bulldozer and mash up the house them out of Clifton. You see that ex yeah? And the arrogance and the dictatorship where they try to run the country under. You see one there right there so? I feel all of the disrespect what they want to come give Jamaican. I make sure I say me mark my ex properly. Time come for a change. Time come for a better Jamaica.